Over 7 years ago, in July 2017, the New York Times ran a story about how your Roomba vacuum sweeper may be collecting data about your home that could be, quote, shared. That same month, Reuters ran a story in which they interviewed Colin Angle, the CEO of iRobot, who makes Roomba robotic vacuums. As always, I have attached links to all of my sources in the description of this video. The Reuters article begins, "The Roomba robotic vacuum has been whizzing across floors for years, but its future may lie more in collecting data than dirt. That data is of the spatial variety, the dimensions of a room, as well as the distances between sofas, tables, lamps, and other home furnishings." To a tech industry eager to push smart homes controlled by a variety of internet-enabled devices, that space is the next frontier. Quote, "There is an entire ecosystem of things and services that smart home can deliver once you have a rich map of the home that the user has allowed to be shared," Angle said. I am glad he mentioned the user allowing the data to be shared, but the devil is in the details. Will the user opt into sharing by voluntarily giving their informed consent, or will the user automatically and unwittingly agree to sharing their data just by breaking the seal on the box their vacuum came in? I am Dr. John Padfield. I am a business professor and a former Indiana state representative, and this is Business Reform, where we discuss issues at the intersection of business, technology, and society. 4 years later, in November 2021, Popular Science ran an article about advances in the imaging sensor and memory being built into new Roomba vacuum sweepers to allow it to map your home's floor plan in more detail and to store that data. A year later, in 2022, Vice ran a story about Amazon spending $1.7 billion to buy Roomba and all of the data Roomba has collected on its users. The Vice article reads in part, quote, "The iRobot acquisition also comes a year after Amazon revealed the Astro, a little Alexa on wheels that spies on you. Leaked documents acquired by Motherboard revealed that one of the goals of Astro was to create a robot that intelligently plotted the interior of a user's home, creating heat maps of highly trafficked areas." The news also comes weeks after the corporate giant purchased the healthcare company One Medical for $3.9 billion. These recent acquisitions give Amazon access to medical records, maps of customer homes, voice samples through Alexa, home network activity through Eero brand mesh routers, videos of neighborhoods and random passerbys through Ring cameras, and a wealth of consumer data through its website. In another article published the same day as the Vice article, Bloomberg described Amazon's acquisition of iRobot as Amazon getting a data collection machine that comes with a vacuum. I can just imagine Amazon using an imaging sensor running around the floor of your home to collect data on everything you drop so they can recommend items you might want to buy. I also can't help but wonder if there might be any additional sensors included in these devices. A few years ago, Google made the news when it was discovered they were putting microphones inside of Nest Guard products that they simply forgot to mention to users on the product packaging or anywhere in the user manual. A BBC article from February 2019 states, quote, "Google has acknowledged that it made an error in not disclosing that one of its home alarm products contained a microphone." Do you use any brand of robot vacuum? Does knowing these devices are collecting and sharing details of your home interior with third parties bother you at all? Or do you think people who are concerned about this are simply being paranoid? I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments section. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and consider subscribing. And as always, thank you for watching.